So are we going to the raid channel, or are we just chilling?
We can chill for a minute. I think there's still a few. Well, there's still a handful of people that gotta join in. So I'll drag everybody down once we.
I mean, to be fair, open mic one, absolute power move. Shit!
It is done.
Huh, something must be weird with my Discord. I'm not getting like the little Discord sound effects. That's weird.
Don't respawn, do they?
That is upsetting to see. That right there should be a crime. Disrespecting Uncle Ben's fine rice like that. You've gone too far. I've seen you empty a septic tank for a salad. And I didn't mind. But now I'm insulted with that.
Ooh.
I fucking love Uncle Ben's. As far as her recipes go, that's about the best they get. Unless she takes a shit on these enchiladas, they're gonna be fine.
Maybe 3.
What am I looking at?
I'll mix it up and
Cat
I'll
food?
warm it up in the microwave.
When you cook with Uncle Ben's, you're going to get a good result. Like, you know, she literally chose the best possible store-bought for the Spanish rice. Like, Uncle Ben is just for winners. Holy shit!
Good morning.
Is this a sponsored video?
Today I'm going to be making a hot fudge cake.
Are there eye holes in that? Is she going by instinct? So far, so good. Just playing in sand. Chicken and rice with gizzards. What is that? Is that some southern thing?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Today I'm going to be having a guest cook in the kitchen with me.
Really?
It's my sister Betty.
Ah, I thought it
And
was
she
Master
is
Chef
making-
Joe.
Hello?
What I'm using is
What the fuck is that?
uh,
Grandpa's
legs
ashes?
and thighs. And
She's got a traveling salt box?
Oh, hello.
I don't measure my salt, I just sprinkle it
Whoa, that's hardcore.
Hey, Don.
If I see Uncle Ben's in here again,
around. Put that on there.
I'm gonna have
Hi,
a smile
Robot
on my
Blinks.
face, but I'm gonna be disappointed because it's
I was
cheating.
playing in the dryer.
We're gonna dump some peanut butter in there. I see we're stacking up. Preparing for doomsday, eh? It's a lot of peanut butter. Let's get that in the mega.
Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Well done.
Set pressure cooker to bomb mode. Yeah, just activates
Well, it's
the
better than nothing, I
self-destruct
guess.
feature.
While my chicken is
My son
cooking,
loves
I'm
my
gonna
time bombs.
Go ahead and cook my rice.
He says no one makes C4 like me.
Water for the rice.
God, she's like Seto Kaiba with a briefcase of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but for salt. It's fucking awesome. Just in case.
I add a little bit of margarine.
A would-be robber, bang, salt in the face. Manager giving me problems at the supermarket, bang, double fist and salt at him. She's taking a risk instead of playing it safe with Uncle Ben. She's taking the training wheels off, baby.
Rice,
Woo!
boiling water.
Never had gizzards. Do they look like that? I feel like once you eat a single gizzard, you immediately get attracted to your sister. That is such a southern sounding thing to eat. What am I looking at? Pudding? How did we get here? I brought us to Mystery Chef.
A mask. Could I get a mage table, please?
This is literally just like drinking a chunky soda at
both.
this point. It's a smoothie of onions and gizzard.
I'm using 3 cans of water.
Alright, it looks like we're just waiting for electrical to get on. welcome back, Blinks. How you doing? How's work? We got a gamble going. 8 gold?
Oh, we had the best one last night, Donnie.
Kermit's at rock bottom.
I was about to say, how down bad is Kermit?
The very first one, I got 850 gold from Vagar.
Oof.
Oh man, I'm glad I didn't lose that one.
Yeah, pull out your big rolls for this one.
We already killed a robot.
Oh shit!
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I'm an orc.
Well, it doesn't move. It doesn't patrol now. What the fuck?
Like they'll come back to Oregon, port you to Shat.
Spracky broke it.
I don't think this one ever padded.
Yeah, my heart is up too.
I think it starts with a patrol and then it chills or something like that. But everyone who's in right now, let's move up and let's get going.
I'm on Ghetto Hearth and I'll join back in. I thought that was a thing for a table and I clicked it.
The mage was coming to port you.
In
A
orc?
Masket was, yeah, a Masket's in
okay.
orc.
I'm going running up there right now.
All right, here we go.
Healers on Daggett, please.
For a basket.
What's inside Valley Wisdom there, Moo? I guess I can come to you, it's fine.
I'm almost there. I was running towards RFC. Is it up top?
Sorry, I put it in the Paladin trainer area, but that's okay, I'll come to you.
Was there a table I missed?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let's wait for at least the people who are here to move up. Chew, Soli, Horlock.
Was there a table that I missed?
Yeah, I got some to give you. Who's this?
It's your chairman. Love you. Say it back.
No. Chewy and Horlock.
She is not sitting here.
Okay. And Stank looks like he's about to teleport up. He's almost in. Okay, let's get this thing moving. Moon is not going to be CC'd because there's a Masket's. Oh, wait.
Yeah, we're in. Yeah, I'm in now.
Let's just wait for him. 1,000 gold. If I see like, oh, Kermit's in. Never mind. Gonna beat Kermit.
Not getting the money back, Vagar. I'm
70 gold.
Told you I'm done.
Too rich for my 70 gold.
If there's like 5 or 6 people in there, I'll do it.
Cost me 850 gold to never lose the Daggett again.
So you never seen it again.
Okay, if one more, I guess that's there's 1, 2, there's 4. Okay, okay.
Yeah, last night there were like 3 900 rolls were the first 3. It was rough.
You all want me tanking or DPSing tonight?
DPSing for now.
Okay.
For trash, I can definitely take.
No, bro.
Big now.
I can take salve off you, and you can just grab a mob here and help with it. Like you can take, you can take blue.
All right.
Srax on skull. I'm on X. Daggett takes purple. You'll take blue. Moon's a little bitch. Let's sheep them and circle. Just try to drag around the corner. If it's on you, try to LOS it. All right. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Moon's out. I'm dead.
Alrighty, let me get my Shadow Priest.
Hold, friends. There's information to be had before this devil meets his fate.
Oh, hey, look, Madragosa's is alive.
What has become of Kalik?
Oh, look, Madragosa's back alive. That's cool.
Death is the only answer you will find here.
Kind of wish she would like actually do some damage to him though.
You will tell me where they are.
I guess she kind of does, but doesn't last, I assume.
He eats between pulls.
Electrical said ETA 10 minutes, and that was 45 minutes ago.
I think you meant 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Speak. I grow weary of asking.
Oh.
Sorry, Dan.
I will crush you.
Malagos, my lord, I did my best.
That was fun, but I still await a true challenge. Come, try your luck.
Shout out to the weird invisible wall that's up there.
Fuck. Yucky. I'd rather get a swirly in the high school bathroom. Looking pretty good though.
I'll add some more later.
There were some gizzards in there at some point.
I want to get this started.
But we've lost that to the Great Flood.
The mixture in it.
What the fuck did she make? Are your eyes closed? You can't see that this is chicken and rice?
Just make sure your hands are. This is kind of messy, but it's always good.
Hey, nah. I'm fine with a little mess.
I will add
I'll sacrifice beauty for flavor. This bad boy is gonna be packing almost none of that. That was a plot twist I did not expect. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, just dump it in, whatever. Do we have a shoe we could drop in here as well? Until it comes alive, honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
Until this thing becomes sentient. I feel like you're bringing the turkey or the chicken back to life.
Let's see.
This looks like some kind of ancient spell. Like gather 20 limpert roots and put it in a cauldron. It's strength potion. Yeah, it's just RuneScape herblore in real life. What a beautiful dish!
Oh jeez, what is going on with my mouse? It keeps like failing.
Can I put that in my protein?
Oh my god. My mouse keeps like doing this weird thing where like I click but it doesn't. Okay.
Turn it upside down and tap it.
It's like 12 or 30. It's like 12 years old. It's the first Naga Pro, Epic Pro or whatever. It's just fucked. I need to replace it.
Yeah, like that'll usually clean out some things, or you end up with a couple free snacks if you hold your hand out. Works on your keyboard too.
I just, yeah. Okay. So, I think everyone should know the deal for this fight. Let's just make sure that we know which side we're on. Let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, so that would be 8. Audie, you're on this side, right?
Usually, but I moved this week to be by Mammal and his totems.
Okay, are you out of range if you're not?
I usually, over here I'm out of range from the totems.
Okay, definitely be in position then, because we can like just change sides because I'm in your group, but I usually tuck under the nuts of the boss, and I get to you. Just if you're gonna be on this side, try to be a little bit close to the boss so that you're in range of my mana return.
Gotcha.
Other than that, let's just make sure that we know what's going on with melee. We're doing the little dance back and forth. Let's try to play good here. I mean, there's no reason why we don't kill this thing quickly and get on to the next. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows the fight. Just try to get out as soon as possible. When you get burned, do not get a new stack of the debuff with burn.
I have waited long enough.
We'll be calling out the we'll be calling out the what's it called? The stacks. We're going to 2 stacks, stomp, taunt, and then we're going to be taunting half of the time after the 3rd stack, the other half of the time after the stomp. So just be ready.
Sound like Thori in the background.
Just gonna say the cat.
Fisty and Soli. Alright, we're both ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
More lambs to the slaughter.
Take it after the stop. Taunting in about 5 seconds. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, taunting. So that's 2 stacks for me. The third one coming up, and you're gonna take it after the stomps, right? It's 3. He's gonna be taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunt it. I'm dead.
That was muted. Try to get him up. Get him up.
Yeah, battle res.
We can get this going. Make
Spot
sure.
buffs on me.
I'm gonna buff him here. Oh, you already got him. I was gonna say I got my inner.
How many? Is this gonna be your third slash?
This
third
is gonna
and
be third.
stop.
Yeah. So wait for the
I'm gonna
stomp.
take it-
It's gonna
yep.
be taunting in about 3, 2, 1. Wait for it, and he's taunting now.
Another glorious battle. Charging.
All right, that's 2. You're gonna get stomped, and then I think the slash is after that. Maybe it's close.
They're gonna be back to back. Just wait for both. We good.
All right, wait for the stomps, Serac. Taunt it now, Serac. Heal Serac. You lost 3 feet.
Just keep it up here. Let's get a never clone in red. Just throw out your reses whenever it's a good time for you. I know it's tough with the amount of healing going on.
I'm just soul dog right now.
Is that 2 slashes on you?
Yep.
Gonna be taunting pretty soon. And he's dead.
It's okay. Wipe it up. Don't use any more reses.
Teen shaker.
How it's doing.
That looks like a nice post-workout recovery beverage. Do we drain any of that excess moisture out at any point, or is that just part of the fun?
When it cools off,
It's like applesauce with applesauce. If applesauce, shit. I've never had chicken and rice with gizzards, so perhaps I'm not the most equipped to judge a book by its cover, but I gotta tell ya, looks pretty good.
Today I'm
The
going
classic
to be
mask, I
making
see.
a pulled pork roast in a slow cooker.
About to be V for Vendetta cooking style, baby.
Liquid smoke. There it is.
What the fuck is liquid smoke?
Gives it that smoky flavor. Since you can't do it outside, it's still a little cool. Or it's cool here.
You've been scammed. You can't liquefy smoke. It's impossible.
3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons.
We don't have that kind of technology.
Something like that. Cook it on high.
What do you mean
for
Gordon
about
Ramsay uses liquid
4
smoke?
hours.
He's a fraud then.
And then I'm going to turn it
It's like
to
using
low
liquid
for about
ass.
An additional
Is that a measuring spoon?
Our enemies will fall. Keep your wits about you.
Does anybody have a bot by any chance?
Yeah.
Like a sex bot?
Yeah,
Sure.
If 3 people died at the same time, it's probably from sharing burn.
It was the slash by actually.
Yeah, it was a slash. We don't have a healer over here since I'm not healing right now.
Healer over
On Dag side.
Oh.
Yeah, because normally Rocky and I would be over here healing, but
and
we don't have
Audie just
anybody.
came over. Yeah, so maybe Audie, maybe you should find a spot over here where you're basically as close to Daggett as you can be without it being a problem, just so you can stay over on this side and help with the heals to make it like even. on side to side, and I'll stay tucked under.
Yeah, I
the-
don't think that's
the
gonna
nut.
help, only because
No?
he's just healing the
Oh, that's
tanks.
true.
There's
That's
no
true.
way
So,
he's gonna be able to heal
so what,
us.
Chairman Mao over there?
Yeah, somebody who's not healing the tanks, preferably.
Mammal's gonna go.
What do you need me to do?
I think we're good.
Yo mama's so American. She tried to ride Xbox Live!
Red, you come up here.
It's weird when he faces one way, his back is easy to get to. When he faces the other, it's like not the same spot. Like on his body, it's a different spot on his body you have to get to for his back.
Yo mama's so strict. She got arrested for Xbox Live! Yo mama's so hot. If she was an Oreo, she would be Xbox Live!
3, 2, 1.
More lambs to the slaughter.
Alright, are we taking it after the stomp?
Sasu burn.
Taunting in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, taunting.
Good taunt. Good call. It's on Zabo melee. Just be careful melee. No
Second
someone in there
slash.
with you.
So you're gonna take it after the stomp, Serac. Serac's gonna be taunting in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, taunt it. Is this gonna be a third slash coming?
Second.
Second, alright.
Yeah, third one's coming up. Wait for the stomp after.
Alright, taunting in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, taunting. The second one. Looks like I'm gonna get stomped and then a slash after it. It's gonna be close though. So he's gonna be taunting soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a taunt in about
Stop.
3.
Heals.
2.
Wait for the slash. Taunt it now.
Taunting, nice.
Good 3, I'm good less than a second.
Am I taunting after the stomp? It's gonna be the. Is that your third slash?
No.
Alright. Alright. Big heals. Serax gonna get stomped. Yeah, big heals.
Yep, healing through the stomp.
Taunting in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, taunting. I'm dead.
Yeah, there's no saving that. The slashes are going to be off here. I mean, try to taunt as soon as possible here, Deck. Big heals, Dag. Big heals, Dag. Yeah, okay, we can keep going.
Stomped. Got 2 slashes on me. It's 3 slashes, so the stomp's gonna come out maybe.
No, yeah, I mean, ooh, that's a tight one.
Take it now, take it now, take it now.
Taunt now. Yeah, nice. And the stomp went on him, perfect. Siraac's tanking can't battle res right now.
How are we looking for slashes?
We're at second. Get ready
Alright, so I'm
to
going
taunt
after the
in
stomp.
about 3, 2, 1. Taunt.
Get soul.
Great res. Give those locks their aura back. Bring that damage back.
This will be my 3rd slash, and then the stomp's after it. Take it after the stomp. Coming out about 3 seconds.
Yep,
Take
taunting
it after
in
the
about
stomp.
3, 2, 1.
Take it.
Taunt now. Nice. We need big damage here, guys. We're close to the Zerg timer. We gotta pump it here. We gotta really pump it. We need big damage. Don't spread that burn over there. Be careful, melee. Paying attention, like half Zug, half attention. You know what I'm saying?
What's that? Is that your 2nd slash?
That
Yep,
is 2.
3rd and stomp's coming up.
We're gonna have to heal him through stomp for probably just a second, but let's pay attention here.
Mm.
Wait for the stomp. Taunting in 3, 2, 1. Taunt now. Keep it up here, guys. Big damage. Let's see some big executes. Burn on red.
Stomp's
Tree is
coming out.
burning.
I'm gonna pop my I'm gonna pop my cooldown, yeah.
Sounds good. Big damage here. We're gonna beat the Zerg timer. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, that necklace that I definitely don't want on my tank.
Triple Vang. What the fuck?
I feel like we've seen that directly before. A mask it. Can you throw a portal up on the side for me?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Chat? Or org?
Yeah, Shat's good.
That was Blinks, right?
No, that was Dawn.
I'm in the dryer over here.
She ate an M&M and looked
I think I'm gonna take that neck.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Unless, Sirac, do you want it?
Wearing it, bro.
Oh, alright. Give it to me so I can log off then and get to my priest.
Who is this speaking? Is that Mubifi?
Yeah. Oh, give it a move. Give it a move beefy then. Could you use that move beefy?
I could, but I mean, you're better off taking because you tank a whole lot more in here than I do.
You would think, but you're gonna tank the next 2 bosses.
Death to all who oppose.
Okay, I mean, it'd be an upgrade.
Don't worry, Beefy. I think one of these 3 belts might make it your way.
That would be sexy as hell.
Might. I mean, it will.
I mean, you could probably have 2 of them.
I was gonna say, like, you got more than 1 spec bud? Like, that token is
He does. He fills in for Soul Dog when Soul Dog's out.
What about Soul Dog?
I'm just
Soul
saying,
Dwag, Soul Dwag.
Will Beefy's gone. Boomkin.
Booby gone, boomy.
So you want me tanking here?
Well, yeah,
Sure.
it's just ads.
Just make sure no one's dying from the ads. I'm trying to hold the ads and group them up as much as possible.
Should I just go DPS gear with the Brazil defense cap?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the mobs that you're gonna be tanking. There really isn't. They're not a huge threat. You'd have to be tanking like 4 or 5 before it would be rough.
Okay.
Just keep them off the healers.
Yes.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth! Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg?
Can I get one last mage table?
I have a greater responsibility.
Oh, hold on till I get there.
than you can possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of not knowing what I know, that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words
That's
like
the skeleton
honor,
ads that spawn in the middle,
code,
right?
loyalty.
They spawn in the cloud thing.
Yeah, so there's going to
You use them
be
as a
in the
punchline.
first phase.
I have
oh,
neither the
Jesus, I've
time
never
nor
enchanted
the
my
inclination
bow.
to
What a shitter.
explain myself
In the
to a
first
man
phase,
who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the
you're
very
just
freedom that I
DPSing.
provide,
In the
and
second
then
phase,
questions the manner in
what
which
happens
I
first is
provide
there's going to be the
it.
green,
I would rather you just
a
said
green
thank
beam that
you
comes out.
and went on your
2
way.
of them, one at a time. They have to be kited away from the group. So remember that. Get that green beam away from the group.
G'day, guys and
Spawn
gals.
from the green beam. Whenever you step in the green beam, it takes damage and spawns additional. So that's where it can. There's a couple ways it can be fucked. It can be fucked if people run it right through the group, and it makes it impossible to not at least step through it or work around it. The other way it can fuck the group is if there's almost like a circle around the group, so that it's difficult to peel off the healers. So just try to run it straight away. Or at a diagonal, so that the tanks have a chance. And you're a tank who I'm mostly talking to, so you'll see how it is. The mobs come out at a pretty quick pace once the green beam goes out. Then there'll be 3 breaths and back to the phase 1.
Okay.
And it's a pretty long run between them. Mammal gets back on, I'll do a raid check.
Well, doesn't look like I'm gonna be getting back on. I just got busted for transacting with Uncle Quan.
3-day
No
ban or
joking.
2 week?
When the fuck did you do that?
The 4th of August.
Oh shit.
So 2 weeks.
When's the last time you dealt with Uncle Quan?
3 weeks ago?
Fucking Ling, she's laughing in the background over there.
I'm glad he thinks it's funny.
Train the girl.
What 800 Uncle Quan?
You didn't use the Whiplash laundering service.
Is that for buying gold, you mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, my mage got it a couple days ago.
That's why
I paid Blinks to launder it for me.
Had to happen sometime.
Yeah, that account is no longer active, Donnie.
Yeah, I did it on my other account. I got caught too.
No regrets though.
Well, the money's a lot easier than the time to make it.
But does that mean that
F's in the chat, boys.
ticket run that I did, the $3 grand that I paid for, is that taken away from them?
Yeah.
Oh, they took my money too, apparently.
Yeah, usually they take the gold.
Yeah. Ask Uncle Quan for a refund.
Wow.
For the future, because I definitely will not say don't buy gold. Fuck Blizzard. Buy tons of gold. Buy all the gold. They're eventually going to give us a goddamn token, so they're going to try to sell us the gold. But try to find someone in the guild who is using a second account. Pay them. I think I gave Blinks like 15% or something like that to launder it. You can use someone with a bank, a guild bank, and it becomes much less easy to track. I bought a pretty hefty amount of gold using a secondary account and siphoning it through the guild bank, and I luckily got away scot-free. It could have been because I was lucky and overlooked, or it could have been because I played the laundering game. But I will say, if anyone wants help laundering, I'm sure there's people who can help, just make it worth their time, because they will probably sit a short ban on their account or some shit.
I will need help laundering on the 4th of August.
Uncle Blinksy, can you help us?
I got you, fam.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, dude.
I'm
No,
a
it's
dirty
wrong,
criminal.
They should
You have been
fucking
lied
banned
to.
you
For you-
after the raid.
Oh man, this is a con college now between him and Fisty in the Farallina courts.
Oh, I'm guilty.
Just fucking Blizzard making my baby cry over here. What the hell?
That's what it sounds like when I ask Donnie for toe picks. He says no.
Toe picks. Well, you don't care about the sole of the feet, it's like the toes.
So
Don't call me Tobe for nothing.
We're gonna let's take it. Let's be honest here. We're gonna have to take a little break here. We're gonna have to figure this out real quick, because Mammal does a significant amount of heals. Erotic over here thought he was gonna be able to DPS.
Give it 10 minutes. Maybe electrical would be back by then.
All right, we can get this offline shaman out of here. Yeet! Get the fuck out of here.
Send him home.
Slacker.
I think I know who reported him too.
Chairman.
Somebody did.
I think his
Don't lose
girlfriend
competition.
reported him.
Wait, what'd I do?
What didn't you do?
What did I do, Mal?
Reported Mammal to get his gear. You don't want to compete for the drops.
Did I do that?
They should always try to trade in person, not do it mail.
Oh, I've been doing mail since
I know.
Classic. Like, from the very beginning. Never been shy about it. Just I kept it to 1,000 or 2,000 gold per transaction. I don't know. It took them up until now to do anything about it. Just sucks that they waited until like 9 before you do it.
We should
It's
do
like,
like
oh,
first
this
thing
guy,
tomorrow, like
watch this
reset.
shit.
The anti-SJWs are at it.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Another thing that's really unusual about you is your diet.
Yes.
You're famous. You're famous for eating pasta and homemade pizza, and only eating once a day.
Every night I eat like this. So how this started was, I've been cutting weight and dieting my whole life, right?
Right.
And you almost develop an eating disorder from always dieting and cutting weight for so many years of your life, right? It
Right.
just naturally happens. So I would binge eat, I would
5,
starve, you know what I mean?
4,
Like it was very unhealthy the way I would
2,
live.
How much weight were you cutting?
Just at a young age, cutting weight, you know, I would always be cutting like 5 pounds,
Alright,
10
pulling
pounds,
it in.
nothing crazy, but I've done crazy cuts also. So you just die from those also. But all that time, it just messes up your brain where you never feel like you're satisfied and you never are full, you know? So that part of your brain that says, oh, you're full, stop eating, I stopped having from cutting weight so much.
Right.
So what I started doing was intermittent fasting. So I would just not eat during the day. Because honestly, I don't like eating before training. I feel bloated when I eat. So I would just eat at night. But I started just eating the foods I love. I'm Italian, so I grew up just eating pizza and pasta. So I make pizza and pasta every night. I have a pizza oven in my house. And I roll out the dough, make everything. And then for dessert, I'll eat a pint of acai. And my weight would be lighter doing this diet than eating like no carbs and all these things. So in my mind, I was like, wait, I could eat all the foods I love if I eat once a day at night. You know, so it was a no-brainer for me. And my weight is lighter and I feel better because I'm fasting. So I started doing it.
Wow. So there's no issue with performance at all? That, I mean, given your blood sugars and everything like that, when you're training for extraordinary amounts of time during the day and not eating?
So how I see it is I have to earn the food at night. So training all day is like me working for the food at night, you know?
Right.
Like how people used to hunt and gather for food. So that's my mentality. And my best performance in Gi Worlds was in December. I had my best performance ever, and it was on that diet. And I made 125 easy.
And so when you do like day of competition, same thing, you won't eat all day?
Day of competition, I'll change my diet and I'll eat a piece of bread and like a little honey. Just, you need some food in your stomach to deal with the nerves and adrenaline. That
yeah?
changes, for me at least.
Yeah.
So I'll
bread and honey, huh?
Bread, honey, rice cakes, just very mild and some sugar, but nothing too heavy.
And when you are getting, where's your protein coming from?
I eat a lot of cheese.
Cheese? Is that
Yeah.
basically all your protein?
Basically, I eat a lot of mozzarella, a lot of Parmesan, a lot of Pecorino Romano.
Do you put any animal products in your pizza, chicken or meat or anything like that?
No meat.
No meat at all?
No, I love seafood and meat, but when I'm training for competition, I feel cleaner when I'm not eating meat.
Interesting. And your body doesn't feel like, you feel like the protein that you're getting from cheese is enough?
I feel the best when I'm doing this. Like I feel like most energy, like cleaner. I don't understand.
What's up, guys? Here is your weekly dose of fitness. This guy is at serious risk of hospitalization via paper cut. This has to be the most casual 7-plate pull I've ever seen.
Show him the belt. Come on, man. Hey.
This is what women's weight loss and fitness centers used to look like in the 1940s.
And legs and things. The Battle of the Bulges. And here are some of the latest mechanized units on maneuvers, or rather, womaneuvers.
Something tells me this guy would make a great powerlifter. This forearm exercise looks very cool and I wish my gym had one of these.
За мной!
This guy can throw a disc super far and very precise. Just a casual 290 kg squat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my sponsors over at Young LA, My Protein, and Kami's Power Apparel. Link down below in the description. You can use the code BACK on all three for a sweet discount.
Another day of doing manly, masculine things with the boys.
Only men here.
After all, I am a male soldier, just like everyone else.
Of course you are.
Phew, that was a close one. Nobody can know that I'm secretly an orc princess pretending to be a man. Especially my hunky captain that I have a crush for. Doki doki.
A woman! You deceived us all and brought shame upon the Empire.
Wait, I can explain.
Begone! Go back to the kitchen where you belong.
Electrical's here. It's online.
The Orc Princess vertically bisected the knight in full plate, including his horse. Shut up! Don't say princess around her. If she finds out that we know her identity and goes home, everyone in this regiment is going to die!
Yes, sir. I'm just a man, doing normal man things.
Survival.
We need our Sasu back.
is
Ay,
an
isa
Asian
si
guy
papi.
in Texas, right? This guy, his name is Mark. He taught Pablo Francisco how to do impressions back in the 90s, late 90s.
Many of you know one of my favorite channels on YouTube was All Gas No Brakes. I'm using the past tense because All Gas No Brakes as we know it has been put in the dirt, buried, sent straight to hell by a predatory company called Doing Things Media. That is our anime villain for this arc. So just to give a brief background on everything, All Gas No Brakes is a channel fronted by Andrew, who's probably the last great journalist. He is the final raid boss of beautiful journalism. He goes to the goofiest conventions and meetups and puts a mic in front of them and a platform to just express their deepest inner thoughts. A lot of times they come across like actual lunatics right out of a fucking asylum, and then other times it's actually pretty informative. Andrew's microphone is like a Millennium item from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this shit is an actual magical item that somehow draws out the crazy from anyone he puts it in front of. It's so fun. Like, he'll go to Talladega and he gets like 40 people that for some reason are all talking about butthole. It's incredible. Everything Andrew posted on All Gas
Sasu, let's go.
I've been a huge fan of the channel for a long time, and seeing him blow up over the last year or 2 years has just been really great because I think he truly deserves it. But what he didn't deserve is what Doing Things Media did to him. Just like a bidet, they cleaned his ass. You see, when Andrew was just a young man, a brand new Boy Scout to the internet, Doing Things Media gave him an RV and $4,000, and from that point forward tried to control.
Why is there just a book on the ground over here?
That's for the quest to get the warrior and paladin sword.
Your bedtime story.
Or the Patreon, so he has really no affiliation with either of those anymore.
I always wanted someone to read me a bedtime story.
By Doing Things Media. This means something must have gone awry with
Hey, Sasu. You alive, Sasu?
Yeah, he's
See,
back on.
check out my new wand I got.
Oh, that thing, huh?
Okay. Long break here. Let's get back into it.
I don't wanna.
Yes.
You're not. Let's get it.
Got this here, Ling. We ready?
5, 4, 3.
Everybody getting your stacks, yeah.
Try to go if you can. Fuck. I hit it way too late. We're doing it in about 3, 2, 1.
Choke on your final breath.
Alright, corrosion goes out first on the tank. Oh, gas one. Shoe fat. Nice job, keep it up. Get ready for the corrosion into the gas nova. There's corrosion. Get ready for gas nova. Here it is.
I am stronger than ever.
Alright, nice job. Range, do as much damage as you can right now.
Should be making our way back a little. Come back. Gonna have to move soon, so get ready. Alright, go tree, go tree. Alright, move back and get back to the middle. Stay tree, stay tree.
One more to dodge here.
And stay tree.
Stay tree.
Jesus.
Alright, dude, let me tell you.
That's an angry baby.
If we wipe, I'm gonna let this baby take a... Tighten up. Threat is looking really good right now. Doing alright. Gas Nova, get ready.
I kill for the master.
Battle res on Soul Dog, please.
Choke on your final breath.
And get ready for the... Gas Nova should be coming out here.
I am stronger than ever before.
Alright, again, range. Keep up your damage here if you can. Do as much as you can right now. Dodge the green, dodge the green.
Drew's got an innervate. I could use an innervate.
I got you.
We should be moving back away from the tree too. Go back towards the tree. Get ready, we're gonna move, get into the middle. Gonna move soon, so move back. Alright, head tree. Alright, we can stay in the middle of the tree. Alright, move back away so we have plenty of time. Get back into the middle.
Do we have another innervate for Mascot?
Alright, head south, 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 south.
Yep, just go
Fire,
middle.
fire, fire.
Get away from tree. As long as you're not north, you're good. One more breath. One more.
Head tree, head tree.
It's middle. Yeah, just go tree or all the way south. Just don't be in the middle. Alright, let's get ready to position down on the ground. Let's move towards them a bit. Don't step in the green. Do not step in the green. There we go. I'm going to DI whoever gets encapsulated.
Choke on your final breath.
Gas Nova. God, that was the slowest ever, but keep going.
Choke on your violent breath.
Dispel, 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 dispel. Alright, execute here, guys. Finish it off. You only got a few more before he flies away. Kill him.
I am stronger than ever.
Battle res me. Battle res me.
Move.
8 seconds.
Oh, he's still gonna run. We're gonna have to move soon, so get ready. Be back. Move back away from.
With the deal that the two
So go
had,
tree, go tree.
And Doing Things Media has completely locked him out of the empire he built. Now, if I had to hop in the mystery machine, eat some Scooby snacks, and take a guess at what went wrong with the contract, I would wager that
Move
Doing
back
Things
away.
Media was taking an absurdly high percentage, like a lot of
Back
these
to the middle here.
companies used to do, like
All right, stay tree.
shit.
Stay tree.
And as Andrew continued to grow, he became less comfortable with the massive percentage.
She's toast. You just gotta finish this.
Cut. So he probably wanted to renegotiate the contract.
Get back in the middle here. Get ready. We're gonna move.
Pants flipped over a desk and kicked Andrew out of the office, spitting and cursing his name, which leaves us in the situation.
Say tree. Go up tree.
I went over and showed a lot about this on stream the other night, so I'm just gonna play those clips, and then after that, I'm gonna go a little bit more in detail. All Gas, No Brakes. As many of you know, that was like one of my favorite channels on YouTube. I don't know how many of you know this, but All Gas, No Brakes is dead. Oh, Jesus. Andrew, the guy, is not dead. I mean the channel. Sorry. The channel is dead. So, definitely phrased that poorly. The channel is dead. What happened is the deal between Andrew
Thought I was.
and the parent,
He was out of range.
Doing Things Media, has led to him being thrown off of this channel and the Patreon. So he no longer makes any money from All Gas No Brakes channel or the Patreon, because Doing Things Media is a predatory piece of shit.
You have those yet, Erotic?
It's
pretty sweet.
So All Gas No Brakes, the channel, is gone. I'm sure they're gonna try and move on without Andrew, considering that's all they have. Doing Things Media is truly fucking horrendous. Look at what they own. Literally all they have is Instagram meme pages that steal other people's memes. And then for some reason they also had All Gas No Brakes. It's so fucking sad. They really took advantage of it, Andrew. They really fucking did. I was reading about it the other day. And then, what's his Instagram? Yeah, he talks about it in his... I hate Instagram. Man, Instagram fucking sucks. But yeah, he made a post kind of detailing what's going on. Again, pretty much what I just said. Doing Things Media fucked him in the ass raw. He seems like a really good guy too. Definitely didn't deserve it. He built that shit from the ground up. Doing Things Media did nothing for him. Well, I mean, they gave him the RV and $4,000. Yeehaw. I mean, it's not all.
Kermit, do you want me to stay healing, or
also has a deal with
want to get on my hunter? It's pretty rough last time for me healing.
What's going to happen is
I died like
Tim's company absolutely
twice every
are gonna
fucking pull.
fully take on Andrew,
No, you can swap.
and they'll probably create their own thing. So it's not it's not completely the end, but All Gas No Brakes, that YouTube channel, is Doing Things Media, and we will probably never see Andrew on that again. Really sad story. Andrew.
Wrecked.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
Anybody get any biscuits I can grab? Should I
Yeah,
trade
you
them?
can trade with beef. You have a bunch.
Thanks. What?
I don't like them putting chemicals in the
Dude,
water
stacked
that
up,
turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
Alright.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
Alright, let's get this thing going. How'd you die, Kermit?
Cleave. We did a blinksy.
Oh, there you are. I see you. Domination, domination, domination. Domination, domination.
Poor Group 5. We got it rough over here.
You got a traitor in our midst, wind furying us to fucking death.
Imagine not having totems in your group.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Fucking mammal sauce.
Stay on task. Do not waste time.
So Beef, you gonna make sure you take the commander away. Donnie, you muted.
Is that far enough?
Yeah. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't want to know what's going on.
Oop, I guess this was not what I was shooting at. Pee in her butt.
If you keep going, you're pulling. I'm out of mana, but I'm sure the druids can take care of it.
So we made up for the loss of you last night. I'm just like, yeah, druids, just swipe the shit out of stuff. That's going to be our paladin.
All right, have we all killed this boss before? Oh,
Yep.
Not
Negative for me.
I was gonna say-
Chairman is not.
Confusion,
So,
hatred, mistrust,
there's
chaos.
as a healer, all you need to
These
know
are
is you're standing up here,
hallmarks.
you're
These
healing a lot,
are the
you're healing a lot. It's a very quick fight. It's a 6-minute enrage. We usually beat it with like 2 minutes left when we do it.
So just max rank chain heal all the time forever.
That's a question for Kermit. I think so. It's just a lot of damage. You're gonna be getting. There's one really important.
Like, is it tank damage or raid damage?
Both.
Everything.
Nice.
Both. Lots of damage on everyone. You're gonna be using like Mana Pot, Dark Rune, Totem, everything. You're gonna be using as much mana as possible, essentially. If we can get through the first phase, it's pretty smooth sailing towards the end, but that doesn't mean that you can be purely and other people will take care of you. You do have to have a little bit left for the end of the fight. So what happens is we kill Skull, then even if we put out perfectly even damage, do whatever you want, one of them heals back to full health when you kill him. Even if you kill them within the same exact tick, it takes a second and then it heals one back to full. So there's no point in putting out other damage unless it's proccing things or doing stuff. Just do as much damage as possible to Skull.
So is there more damage while there's two of them, I would assume?
Yes, because there's 2 different abilities going out at once. The big ability that's coming out is going to be Conflagrate. That happens from Alethis in the first phase. Conflagrate is the ability that will wipe the raid. If you hit other people with Conflagrate, they are conflagged and they do damage to people around them. So if you hit other people, they hit other people. It becomes a chain effect. If you hit like 3+ people, all of them pretty much die unless there's massive healing.
When you say hit, do you mean like if you touch them?
So you're going to be running out with it. So if you're at range or healing, you're going to be standing up on the ledge where Star is now. And then when it comes out, you're going to be running back to about where the curtains are here to be out. If you are melee, you're going to be Skull goes about to where I'm pinging. They take like 2 steps, like 2 to the left and then 2 away from us, kind of, and they try to stay in that little spot there. Between there and a little closer, and we try to make it so that you can run under this ledge here if you have Conflag as a melee. You have to be careful though, because if you can very easily LOS the healers if you run under them. You have to stay a few steps away from the ledge so that they can see you. That's a little bit weird. The spacing can be a little bit weird. You just have to be very careful to not hit tanks and shit. Other than that, that's the whole fight. There's like random damage that comes out from Alethis that's pretty intense. It's like called Seer or something like that. It really fucking hurts. It puts a dot on you. It increases your fire dot, and then that's the other kind of mechanic. There's a dot that goes out on you. You're either taking fire or shadow damage. When you take that damage, you get a corresponding dot. The dot just deals damage. I used to think it did some other shit. No, it just deals damage to you. So by the time you have like 5 to 6 stacks, you have to be thinking about it. By the time you're at 7 stacks, you have to be looking at resetting your stacks. It's not so easy to just reset your shadow stacks in phase 1. The way that it's reset is from Shadow Fury shadow flame, I think it's called, like some random shit that he sends out and attacks people, and then these little images that come out and attack you. If you're not getting hit by those, it is hard to reset your fire stacks with shadow. It is.
Putting
But if you're
chemicals in the
standing
water
group
that
and
turn the
you're just
friggin'
doing the
frog
fight,
gay. Do you understand that?
Donnie. You need to be in the shadow, please.
Frog, friggin' frog. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
Other than that, it's ooh, that reminds me, let me put on the double stamina. And that. Okay. Yeah, so debuff, like stacking debuff, don't let it go too high above 7. If it's shadow and you need to reset with fire, you step in the little fire circles that are going to be on the ground where Dawn is tanking. I'm going to be down around X to the right hand side if you're looking down on them, and I'm going to be dropping these little flame patches. If you run into the flame patch, you have to take a tick of the flame patch. You can't just skirt by it. You have to actually let the flame patch tick on you. So give it a second, let it tick, and then you should be good to go. I really don't think there's too much else I can talk about. I think we're pretty ready for this fight. Once we kill Skull, we're all jumping down and we're stacking on the ass of the mob. And I need to be able to get hit by the Shadow Nova, so we all need to be stacked up together so that it's really easy for me just to get in and get hit by the Shadow Nova. Other than that, can flag. If you hit the group with can flag, you're wiping us.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful fire. Careful fire. God, that's why we can't pull early. Just reset it. Just fucking reset it. Please, like, I'm literally jumping at like 2 seconds. Don't peek, don't pull early, please.
Shadow! Shadow to the aid of fire! Shadows engulf!
And my pet survived. Fucking Kermit. Tough luck, grain of salt.
hand this to you.
Ma.
How's your new job going there, Larry? Or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Huh?
Just not so hours.
Huh? Huh?
Here, Peter. You earned this.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I'm gonna wear this hat forever.
Actually, Peter, the hat chooses you.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
I terrify them. Cypher disorients them. Alucard goes over the top, and we support him.
Yes.
Begin.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
All right, please let me. Let's try not to
5,
peek or attack or do anything.
4,
Let me be the
3,
first.
2, 1.
Fire to the aid.
Can flag, can flag, can flag, can flag.
Shadows engulf. Shadow to the aid of fire.
Go through and go left. Or maybe not.
No, we're down 3 DPS, but we should be okay. We can throw out battle reses.
Fire to the aid of
Can flag out. Serac, Serac.
Alright, I'm go left.
You can throw out the battle res.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Let's try to get Zappo up. Blinksy is 3% crit.
Fire to the aid of shadow.
Can flag, can flag, can flag out. Good shit.
Shadow to the
I'm down.
aid of fire.
Alright, that was not a bad pull. That was not a bad pull. Let's run it back here.
Fire to the aid of shadow.
I was healing the Kermit. You don't. Take Doing alright? You don't need my priest in you, right?
I don't think so.
Ooh, grain of salt. The next 50.
And now here's a look at South Park: The Streaming Wars Part 2.
Corona cut. What happened? Wow, it's the real thing.
I gotta go.
Hey man, it says you.
There, see, Karen is right there. Okay, everyone back. Just stay back.
All right, Karen. We don't want any trouble.
Huh?
Doesn't have to be like this, Karen. Let us get you some help.
Can someone please tell me what's going on? Is there like a manager I could speak to?
I'll give you the gold. Don't worry about it, Red. I gotcha.
Why is that broken?
I don't know. Because I definitely entered.
Was it because I put the -1?
I know why. It's because Blinksy's running it.
Just relax. I need to know what you remember, Karen. I started a streaming service to compete with the weed farm across the street.
Did you roll out a 500 or did you roll out a 100?
That's right. Do you know where the owner of Credigree Weed is now?
It was out of 500. I'm not sure what number.
Streaming wars got out of
I
hand.
wonder if since I didn't enter and I put -1, I wonder if it took Neurotic out because I was right below him.
You went down to the Colorado State Water Commission's office.
I'm not doing the math though. I'm giving you 360.
And you went full nuclear, Karen. Full nuclear, Karen?
South Park: The Streaming Wars Part 2. Now streaming exclusively.
Aww. Oh yeah.
Today I will make high-protein lemon brownies. Or are they called blondies? I don't know, just let's get into the video. The recipe starts with 3 nice lemons. I will start with turning a grater to the smallest size that is available. Then I will peel off the zest of all 3 lemons, trying to remove everything until it turns almost completely white. At the end I will end up with around 1 tablespoon of zest per lemon. Now I will cut 1 lemon in half and store the other 2 in the fridge. I will not need them for now. Then I will take a container and squeeze in the juices of the lemon.
Did a couple people get meleeed there? Because I think there might have been a confounding blow into a conflagrate, which if that happens, there's not really that much we can do other than kind of laugh about it.
Yeah, I was sitting high on threat and I think I just ate some swipes.
I think what I saw was 1 or 2 melee get knocked out because of that. If one person, like if Nuggy gets killed because he's already at 4 stacks and he gets hit by a seer and that's just unlucky, that can happen. But when we lose 3 people like that, it gets a little iffy. And then I ended up dying, but I think that we're exactly on the track that we need to be. The tank threat's looking pretty nice. There's nothing we can do about getting double fucked. You good, Sirach?
Yes.
Let's get it, boys.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can flag Gendrak, can flag Gen.
Drain the girl. Drain her power until there is nothing but a vacant shell.
Can flag Grain. Keep it up. Get up Zabo if possible.
Fire to the aid of shadow.
Can flag out Vagar.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Alright. Use health stones, use health stones. We gotta transition here. We're using reses as soon as we kill this boss. Use reses on DPS once this boss is dead. Prioritize chew fat for mana. And then chew fat, I want chew fat up and I want Zabo up if possible.
Alright, I got Zabo.
No problem.
Alright, got my thing.
Do what we can do.
Stack a little
Alright, I'm
bit.
getting Valorant.
Yep, stack together here, guys. Stack together.
Hold on, just scooch up a little bit. There you go.
Oh, move up to him, just scoot up to him, just scoot up to him. Everyone scoot up to him.
Now you can scooch up a little bit too.
He's dead. Oh, that was a joke. I'm dead.
You got a lot of DPS dead, huh?
Fire consumed.
By squeezing them through my hands, I will prevent the seeds
get it
from
next
going
one.
inside the container. Next is
Right
200 grams of a 1% fat cottage cheese. This one has over 20 grams of protein and only 140 calories and will add a very nice flavor to almost every sweet baked good. Then I will add in 1 tablespoon, which is around 10 grams of vanilla extract. And lastly, I will add in 20 grams of a sweetener. I will add in stevia. You can also add in other sweetener, just keep in mind that they vary in sweetness a lot. If you want to add in erythritol, I would go with 40 grams instead. Now you can either blend this with an immersion blender if you have one, or just close the blender and mix this for around 20 seconds until it becomes a nice creamy consistency. Then I will take a bowl and start with the dry ingredient. First off, I will add in 80 grams of all-purpose flour. You can also add in cake flour. Next is 20 grams of coconut flour to add some additional sweetness. Be careful with coconut flour. If you add too much of this, it will absorb so much liquid in your cake that it will end up very dry. Then I will add in half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder and give everything a stir to combine all of the flour with the baking powders. Now I will add in the lemon zest, followed up by 45 grams of vanilla protein powder. I used whey, but if you have a whey casein blend, the recipe will work even better. I will add a touch of salt and then 2 whole eggs to bind everything and add in some additional richness. I tried this with egg whites only, but it becomes too dry for my taste, so I really recommend to add in the additional calories of the yolks. Lastly, the mixed cottage cheese goes in, and then I will mix everything with an electric mixer for 30 seconds until everything is combined and the mixture becomes a yellow-orange colored cream. Now everything goes into a baking sheet and then into the oven for 40 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius in upper and lower heat mode. This should have this sign on your oven.
Paid me yesterday.
Meanwhile, I will make a frosting. For that, I will add in a container 1 part of fat-free cream cheese and 1 part of Greek yogurt. In my case, it's 75 grams each. Then I will squeeze in half of a lemon, give everything a small mix, and then I will add in 10 grams of whey protein powder. This should be already sweet enough, but if it's not, however, you can add in a touch of liquid stevia to make it super sweet.
Oh no, let's start again!
After 40 minutes, the cake should look like this.
Fucking
It has a
piss
nice golden brown surface. To check if a cake is done, you have to use a food thermometer and check the temperature in the middle of the cake. A regular cake should be baked to around 94 degrees Celsius, which is 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let everything cool down for 30 minutes. Take the frosting and add everything on top of the cake and spread it until everything is covered. You can basically eat this now right away, but in my opinion it will get the best consistency if it gets into the fridge for another hour. Now all you gotta do is to cut this cake into pieces that you like, click the like button if you in fact enjoyed the video, and eat a couple of protein lemon brownies or blondies. The cake will keep fresh in the fridge for at least 2 days. Now the entire cake with the frosting has 954 calories, 99 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat and 103 grams of protein. Now please try these brownies out and let me know what you think. Check out this playlist for other protein powder recipes and see you in the next video.
Five, 4, 3, 1.
Fire to the
Can flag Valdrock out. Can you pop, Chairman?
I already did.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Get him up, never if possible. Actually, let this one go. Let this one go. Don't. If there's any way of saving that battle res, I don't know if it incurs the cooldown automatically. But let's reset this one. We're right there. We just need a bit of a cleaner pull.
To 1,000 gold.
There's no way I can roll another bad roll, right?
Not at all.
Nah, that's not how dice work.
Oh, okay, good. I'm not gonna quit here, guys. Don't worry.
TF2 recently fixed a bunch
of Hey, grain of salt. Easy come, easy go, huh?
some of the recent changes.
That's why Daggett won't play
When
anymore
you
with
hit
me.
enter, your cursor
Back to do dailies.
line. Behind the scenes, the line break is represented by
Hey,
a
you're up
special
98
character
gold.
called New Line. The New Line character was used by cheats to push all the past messages out of view, effectively clearing the chat box. The New Line character is already blocked from being used when you use the chat box, but cheats directly send data to the
I was
server
on a hot
without
streak
using
for
the
a
chat
little while
box,
now. I'm
getting
getting
around
it all
this
back.
filter. The chat box is like a middleman who does
So
all of
pay
the
it forward.
filtering, so the TF2 developers never thought to
The
make the server double-check the middleman's work.
I've never
New
seen bad
changes
luck like
basically
Cash
also
has.
get the server to double-check messages for characters they should filter, and gets rid of them.
No, it's
Players who
legendary.
try to send new lines to the server will also get muted until they disconnect. In testing what did and didn't get fixed, I found this other way to break the chat
Well,
box.
there's no homie tonight, huh?
I have reported it to Valve. SV cheats control whether cheat commands can be used. There's two types of cheat commands. Local cheat commands, which only relate to how you see the world, such as turning off the entire HUD so your sniper scope disappears. And server cheat commands, like giving yourself permanent Uber and crit streaks and no crit to fly through walls. Custom HUDs had an exploit that let you turn on SV cheats locally. You couldn't go into Valve Casual and turn on permanent crits for yourself, but you could go into Valve servers and use wireframes. This has now been fixed. If you change class or loadout in a spawn room, instead of dying, you get instantly respawned. If you pressed yourself against the enemy's spawn room and changed loadout or class, you would get instantly respawned back at yours. This fix checks to see if you're touching a spawn room that belongs to your team before respawning you, so you can respawn using the opposing spawn anymore. Sniper moves at 300 speed. When you charge the huntsman, your speed dips to 160. But if you use a loadout preset line, you'll keep charging your bow and stay at 300 speed. This fix forces you to lower the arrow when you respawn, so you have to charge it again, which correctly slows you down.
Oh, fucking god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's gotta be one every night.
It's okay, we're used to it.
Almost.
It's 2 on my numpad and it walked me backwards.
When you play Engineer, you don't need to use the PDA to build a sentry. You can instead use the console command build to 0. This will immediately bring up your sentry for placement.
So what's worse, that or
Similarly,
Geek Flag?
the Spy Sapper is technically a building. When you use the console command build free 0, you bring up a sapper for placement. The Wheatley reskin would trigger a voice line whenever that console command was used, which lets you sit there and spam voice lines.
Yes! Done.
This has now been fixed. I honestly thought this was intentional, but apparently not. The dispenser used to be able to heal through glass, and now it won't.
The Legion's...
Whenever you disguise as Spy, it would summon an invisible box that would block bullets. The fix turns the box spawned by disguises that block
I salute you,
bullets into
Blinksy.
non-solid objects.
Thank you for
so
being
it stops
lower than me.
interfering. The Halloween characters used to be affected by your interpolation settings. If you used interp 0 or other modified network settings, the skeletons will look choppy. The fix improves the skeleton animations.
Let's see if it works for me. Sorry, I don't have any gold.
What the fuck?
He only has 38 gold.
I got bullet cone.
Who's talking?
It's me. My girlfriend's asleep. So.
I personally use CL interp 0 with interp
Is that
ratio
blinks
1,
like using like a
isn't
voice
close to
modifier?
Yeah.
If you disguise as
Called
a class with a
courtesy.
shotgun, but the other team
Oh,
picked
oh
a
guys, I
point-blank
can't
close
talk. If my
classes,
girlfriend's
the
sleeping,
disguised weapon would
I have a
work.
vagina.
This had been fixed.
Holy shit, is that Scott Malkinson?
From South Park?
South Park?
The crossbow would sometimes miss if you were too close to your teammate. The patch has fixed short-range crossbows.
Oh, the repair bot died. Who's this? Sasu's dead.
Back in June 22nd, 2021, they added a feature to block players from changing their names while connected to casual. Apparently there was an exploit that got around this. So
Scoot
name
Vito
changing
still
is
lives though.
blocked now. In MVM, some of the class icons that would appear at the top would be super blurry when you used a lower texture detail setting. This has now been fixed. When you trigger the dead ringer, the match status at the top used to not pretend you were dead. Now it does. If you decloak early, the match status updates accordingly. But interestingly, the match status seems to follow your speed use rather than the cloak. So if people were timing how long your cloak was, it can still technically give you away. If you're programming TF2, how would you know ahead of time what to put in the kill cam for the killer's name? You can't. So instead, they put placeholder text that tells TF2 to dynamically replace it with something more appropriate. In certain circumstances, it wouldn't work.
Hey, yo, boss, you want I should do the bloodlust on pull? Or wait?
Let's wait. Make sure it's a good pull first.
Alright, waiting for the call.
Don, you're muted, just so you know.
Well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fire to the aid of Shadow!
Battle Res blinks.
I hitched my Shadow Fury 5 times in a row.
Shadow to the aid of fire!
Snuggy feigned out.
Fire to the aid of Shadow! Shadow to the
Bonnie's down.
Let's wipe it. Yeah, let's reset. Down.
So you just see the placeholder text. This patch fixes this issue. Previously, when you got kicked or banned from a server, it would just say client disconnect. This was fine for Valve Casual, but community servers wouldn't be able to include information about what you were banned or kicked for. For example, community servers might kick you for having a low Steam level. You would just see client disconnect, rather than a more helpful message. This has now been fixed. The Manco catalog has a dropdown to filter what items to show. There used to be an option for headgear, which is now gone.
2,000? I don't know if I have the balls for that one.
This command allows you to set a
Hermit
limit
doesn't.
for how much
Chrono
time
Kai-
a particular player can
He
occupy
also
the
doesn't
server.
have the gold for it.
Many exploits to crash TF2 servers in the past revolved around one player sending a ton of data,
Oh my fucking god.
which eventually crashes the server because there's too much
Ooh, that's a
data to
roughy
handle.
one.
This command protects the server by putting a limit on how much data someone can send the server and kicks people who send
I think I'm done.
viewers
Until there is nothing but a vacant shell.
This is a command that basically
Anyway, I should
asks the
come to
server
raid tonight.
for a record of internet activity, so
You know
server
what? But after
operators
that
can
roll of Daggett
investigate
last
anything
night,
strange.
and that, who did I pay 400 to tonight? 50? That barely
Transparent
breaks me.
models in TF2 have had issues rendering behind other objects. This has now been fixed. This change
45 out of
basically
2,000.
registration on the soldier's whip, so hitting your teammates is more reliable.
Kermit, it takes money to make money.
When you try to hit someone, the game first checks to see if you've hit the bounding box. If you did, only then will it check which hitbox you've hit. This is most problematic on Soldier, who can stick out far beyond his bounding box in certain cases. This has now been fixed.
Hey, we get a bot before this next poll, and I'm going to do the loot from Caligos because it's got like 20 minutes left.
In menus, models that jiggle
Caligos?
around using jiggle bones were broken.
Oh,
These are
yesterday.
now fixed. Because of some oversights in coding, the Iron Bomber had a hitbox size larger than any other pipes. This has been corrected. The shove has been changed to credit the scout player instead. In order for your computer to stay in sync with everyone else, the server has to send you updates on what's happening with different objects in the game. Previously, the server was sending updates about objects that didn't matter to you at all. It was only relevant to the server. So this patch has
I think I did. Stupid fucking loot council thing popped into my screen.
useless data makes room for other things. When you get further away from an object, you can't see its details. So game performance can be improved by reducing texture quality on that object.
It's on cooldown.
Away from it. PicMip is a command to control the texture quality of an object at its best. When TF2 first released in 2007, PicMip was allowed to go up to -12,
If you're running back, watch
which
yourself.
rendered textures at the best quality possible. This was silently limited to -1 in 2010 when Valve released the map.
I pulled them, but I didn't drag them all to the rest of the group.
PicMips higher than -1 would cause TF2 to crash on the Mac, which is why this was done. This seems to be true because within the leaked source code,
Sharing's
the
caring.
material system had a comment stating this. Mac users are currently running out of memory, which crashes the game. For now, we limit texture quality to high, while we come up with a real solution. As
The
always,
Legion
Valve is just 2 steps ahead of everyone else. In 2010, they already knew that Macs would transition to Apple Silicon in 2020, which won't be able to run TF2. So they simply wait until this happens, then let PicMip go back to -10. Absolute masterminds.
Hi, my name is Gabe Newell, and code SCARY.
Alright, we got belts going to the Orange Boys, Beefy, Soul Dog, and Red Oak.
Sweet, thank you guys.
Do we gotta repair up bot up now?
Red Oak saved me.
Thank you.
Rain Assault, just fucking the next 50. He's always in on something.
Some people have the touch.
My beautiful
That'd be great
bunny.
if that was like somebody bought gold or something, and then he traded it to you because of that, and then you got banned because somebody else bought the gold.
It was so good. Izzy, like she got along. Like I thought that we would break up within a week of her living here, and it actually took a whole 2 months. And so I think things went pretty well. And the truth is that, as I said before, no mere mortal can live with Asmongold. Apparently, like my dad told me this. He said that one of the things that girls like is personal hygiene. I don't know why he told me that, but he just randomly brought that up a while ago. And yeah, so it's just. There are some things that kind of go up against you, and you know, I think you know, sometimes basically like what I'm trying
You
to
go
say
play
is
Project Zomboid with mammal sauce.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's obviously not me. It's women these days. They have such high expectations. Now they want you to shower every day. You're supposed to throw garbage away. I mean, come on, like this is too much.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Two, one.
Fire to the aid of Shadow! Shadow to the aid of fire! Shadows engulf! Fire to the aid of Shadow!
Eevee's dead. Oh, well. It's not currently help.
Shadow to the aid of fire!
Yeah, the like 18 misdirect.
Fire to the aid of Shadow!
Just burn it, guys.
She's gonna run back.
Keep it together here, guys.
Shadow to the aid of fire! Fire to the aid
Can flag
of
out, can flag
Shadow!
out.
Sacrilege!
Everyone stack in the middle here. Get battle reses out on people.
I got stick.
Use lusts if we haven't yet. Staying in for that Shadow Nova. Shadow Nova. There's a stanchion? Is that how you say that? Stanchion? Keep the heals up.
Cover the fire.
If you're like me, bubble it off or use some kind of immunity to get rid of the damage. Get your badges.
Shit, those bodies disappear quick. Wait, where is the second corpse supposed to be?
There's only one. That drops loot.
Oh, okay. Whew.
How does the turn-in thing? Are these ones you turn in for the other ones?
Yes, you need a sun
Sun
mode.
mode?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go piss while I'm not getting gear.
Looks like we got staff going to Surak. Got an offhand going to Red Oak.
Congrats, Red.
Got a neck going to Sasu.
And then to help speed this along, we got some boots going to Moo Beefy, some boots going to Never Clone, and some boots going to Blinksy. Some legs. You said pass Mr. Chairman Mao, but you can actually trade those legs for very, very good healing legs. So you get a sun moat and you trade those in. I'm sure we got a sun moat on Vagar. He can give that to you with the legs, and you can go over to that loot boat and trade it for some crazy healing legs.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I mean, honestly, my legs currently are like my best gear, so if anybody else needs them, I'm okay with passing. But thank you.
It's off spec for like kind of like an off spec piece for other people. Flash some Sunwell Plateau gear. And I think these shoulders are going to go to you, Mr. Audi. I know that the shoulders, like these plate shoulders, they can be traded as well, but the piece is pretty not impressive.
You could take them by all means. It's not really.
Oh no, it's a trash piece of it's defense rating, shield block, and shield value. If it had like dodge or parry, I would say yeah, let's do that, but it's not good. So I actually, unless there's like a red piece, I don't even think I want it.
It gives spell damage. The healing one's trade into spell damage, block value, defense.
Oh, there's that one too?
Yeah, here, take them.
Yeah, I guess I'll take them. Yeah, I guess so. What do we still have sitting around? We have the shoulders, right? Leather shoulders, looking... Alright, shoulders for Mr. Vagar.
Right, it looks like leather shoulders going to Vagar. Open trade.
Alright, so we're done for tonight. We've been kind of like scraping and stuff like that, so we're gonna talk about what we're gonna be doing over the next couple days, and we'll let it be known. Expect for there to be raid next week. There's always gonna be a raid. Every single week there will be a raid, whether it's us pushing for progression in the current raid, or it's at least doing something together as a group, like Black Temple run and stuff for glaives and shit. We're always going to be doing something every week, so always expect that if you can make Tuesday, Wednesday, you should be here. With that being said, we are getting into that time where a lot of people are taking a chance to take a little break, or a lot of people are going on vacation because it's like summertime now and kids are out of school or whatever. So we're going to be talking about what we're doing, what's best for the guild and for the people who are organizing the runs and stuff like that, because it's been increasingly difficult to make sure that people are showing up and making sure that the raid is rounded out. So again, anyone who has anything, any input, any suggestions and stuff, I'd love to hear from them. My name is easy to find on Discord. We're going to be looking at and talking about some changes going into the guild. Things are only going to improve. God, why are you guys pulling shit? Hit the portal quick. Things are going to be getting much more active and improve a lot going into the next expansion. Just for a concept of what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be having two separate groups. One is going to be the Tuesday, Wednesday group. It's going to be much more focused on achievements and hard moves. And then we'll have another group that's whether it's just Thursday or Thursday, Sunday or Saturday, Sunday, whatever the deal is. That will be more of the casual group, alt group. It'll be more for just kind of memeing around and stuff like that. And to make sure that people have a place to run and stuff, even if they're not able to, go out and push their character to the max and do everything that they can. It's a group where there's going to be no pressure with how quickly or slowly you level and everything. And then there'll be a group where we're saying, hey, look, we really need you raid ready within 3 weeks. Gotta be. So we're looking at also maybe having some new or different people take leadership roles and stuff like that. So if you think that you can offer anything to this guild, again, please talk to me. If we're looking at having two different groups, I want to have clear-cut roles for that. That kind of fell away from us as we got away from the beginning of this expansion. Originally, there was much more definitive roles, whereas now it's been going for so long. Some people have stepped away. I'm definitely not around as much, so a lot of the things that happened before, actually now I'm around a little bit more, and I'm planning on it, but a lot of the things have kind of changed. So again, if you have anything to offer, you have any suggestions, ideas, please bring them up to me. Let me know. Let an officer know. Talk to someone you're comfortable. And Ill-Equipped is going to be a place in Wrath, and I want it to be a comfortable one for as many people as possible. You know, people who are looking to push themselves and their character, I want this to be a place for them as well, because it really hasn't been recently, and it would be a lie to say that it would be. So I want to bring that back a little bit. I want to get it to the point where, you know, we can push ourselves a little bit and have a spot to kind of get better rather than to just meet a status quo, which is nobody's fault. It's no glaring issue. It's just circumstance. Kind of find the fire again, and I think that pre-patch and Wrath is really gonna bring that. So we're gonna finish a little bit early tonight. If you need anything from the guild bank, marks for next week or for raids for, you know, Black Temple and shit like that you want to go to, get with an officer. If you need a sun mote for a gear trade in, if you need sun motes for gear to make for upgrades, get with us so that we know and we can put you on a list or some shit, or get you in line, or just give them to you.
Yeah, we have 12, so that's like 2 pairs of gloves or a couple of rings or something.
I think I need one, but I'm
Still
not
gonna try to do something tomorrow too on Thursday for Black Temple, but signups are looking just as bleak as last week. So we need people to come if we want to get that going. I'm not playing the fucking, you know, pugging 20 different people fucking game again.
I'll be back next week. I just can't make it tomorrow.
We didn't run it last week. I'm sure Cash was fucking pretty pissed off, but you know, I'm getting fucking burnt out on trying to fucking fill spots and replace people.
Is anyone in the guild able to craft leather gauntlets of the sun?
Alright, I gotta go, guys. Have a good night.
Hey, Blake.
But if you need moats, let me know.
Okay, I'm debating on whether or not I'm almost kind of scared to try to find somebody to make that if it's guild moats, because I don't want them just to go down the toilet, you know.
For sure.
But it would be a huge upgrade from me because I'm still rocking Karazhan gloves, so. Would I be able to get some of these quick dawn stones? Do we have any dawn stones in the bank ready to go?
Checking now.
No, I'm Chairman Mao.
Got him there.
I swear my comedic talent is wasted on this guild.
I laughed. I just didn't do it on disc.
Talk. We're giggling behind the silence.
Laughing so hard I can't hear it. Tell me right before you turn. Damn it, that. Well, I just want to know. The baby or the
Alright, boys,
balls.
good night.
Good night, y'all.
Nah, my dude.
See ya.
Sorry, I don't know who it was that was looking for some Dawnstones. Were there none?
That was me. I'm sorry, I got thrown off. Dawnstones. Yeah, I think we have Dawnstones. Yep.
Yeah, I was standing right next to you as you walked out.
Yeah, I had like, oh, I gotta go turn in these fell armaments.
You all good, homie. I appreciate you. You're not able to cut, are you?
Oh yeah, what do you need?
I need the. Let me just double check the name of it.
Is it the haste one?
Oh, Quick Lion's Eye. That's what I'm looking for. Because that's the 10 one. That's what Kermit's all decked out in, so I'm just trying to get my gear looking like his.
Copy that.
Yeah, that one. Oh, Daddy, I'm feeling the power. Shit, thanks, dude. I really appreciate that.
No problem. Now I gotta go find more fucking fell armaments. I know I have them on a bank tune somewhere.
Hell yeah. 3, 4. I'm getting fucking bissed out. Hell yeah. Hey, does anybody use TSM?
What's happening in here?
So anybody got an alchemist able to do some transmutes? Okay, because right now's the fucking time. There's one fucking primal mind on the auction house for 200, and then the next closest is 868. There ain't shit on the AH right now. Maybe Jalisa. They call me Stacy. Yo, that's actually like a lot off. 2.21. It takes 2.21 seconds, baby. One Mississippi, two Mississippi. Maybe Jalissa, Donna Bam. That's not my name. Make sure to wash your foreskin.
Before we get started, I just want to make it clear. No, this person is not a troll. No, this is not a parody. I seriously feel like I need that disclaimer in all of my videos. Conservapedia was not a troll. The Pussy Church of Witchcraft was not a troll. The woman who said being straight is a choice was not a troll. This, unfortunately, is just the world we live in today. So I actually found this person because they have been literally harassing a YouTuber, Calvin Garra, going onto his Instagram and telling him that he's a traitor to womanhood for being a trans man. Yes, today we are dealing with a TERF. Wait, I'm sorry, that is a slur. A trans exclusionary radical feminist. If you don't know what a TERF is, check out my video on TERFs linked below. She's got incredibly hot takes like this one.
Saying you're genderqueer or saying you go by they is not a secret trapdoor out of identifying out of your oppression. If you're a female in this world, you cannot identify out of your oppression, genius.
But today we're not focusing on her opinion of trans people. Today we're focusing on her opinion of shaving.
Oh, I shave because I like the feeling. No, you fucking don't. You shave because you learned to like the feeling because you were probably traumatized as a child, hurting our Mother Earth completely unnecessarily by supporting the razors industry by buying razors, you idiots. Stop.
And on that note, I could not think of a better segue to jump on into today's sponsor, Dollar Shave Club. Men, I know taking care of yourself is hard. You just don't have any time to do it. You're too busy oppressing everyone. And ladies, I know you're sick of the dreaded pink tax that is totally real and not just people completely misunderstanding how the market works. But fear not, my leg beards and neck beards. Dollar Shave Club is here. Dollar Shave Club has everything you need to look, feel, and smell your best. From showering to brushing your teeth to doing your hair, and of course, shaving. I'm super proud to finally be a sponsor with Dollar Shave Club. I have been using my boyfriend's Dollar Shave Club razor for like a year now. Right now, you get this whole entire box full of trial-sized products for only $5. You get face scrub, shave butter, post-shave dew, 4 blades, and of course their high-quality weighty razor. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. The prep scrub helps exfoliate the dead skin. Next, slap on some of the shave butter. This will soften the hairs and get them ready to be shaved. Then after you shave, throw on some of the post-shave dew. This will help hydrate and moisturize your face after a shave. It also smells really good, and I want to eat it. Don't. Dollar Shave Club. Don't eat it. So join the club today with one of their ultimate starter sets for only $5. After that, the restock box ships regular size products at regular price. Get this exclusive deal at dollarshaveclub.com/shoot today. That's dollarshaveclub/shoot. Thank you so much to Dollar Shave Club. It's really rare that political commentators get sponsorships, but they have been so good to my friends and they're a great brand, so definitely check them out. It also helps support my channel. So let's get back to learning why we're terrible people if we shave, shall we?
You are literally, physically, less of a woman if you shave. Your hair takes up space. It weighs. It has weight. You're literally physically less of a woman for shaving. Fuck all y'all.
I see your hair is not down to your ass, ma'am. Did you perhaps cut your hair? Wow, everyone, check out this less of a woman over here.
It's also a lot of the time a compulsion. It's obsessive compulsive disorder, and you're only making it worse by continuing to do it.
If I may interject, I actually have an obsessive compulsive disorder. I have had trichotillomania since I was 11 years old. I cannot control my OCD. I can, however, control shaving.
I want to show you my legs. I was wearing tights earlier, but I took them off just so y'all could see my hairy ass legs. And I want to talk about the argument I hear all fucking time from all these lib fem hops.
Lib fems? Hops? Hops? What's a hop? We should look up what a hop is.
A hop is a handmaiden of patriarchy. And let's just see, quick, if you are one.
Okay, let's see if I am a handmaiden of the patriarchy.
Do you wear slave paint? This is question 1. Slave paint is also known as makeup. The more suitable term for it is slave paint, oppression smear.
Yes, I wear slave paint. Oppression smear.
Do you practice self-harm by forcibly removing your body hair?
Yes, I shave. Is men shaving their face self-harm too, or...
Do you wear rape shoes?
I'm sorry, rape shoes? Rape shoes. This is it. This is the walking, breathing, living stereotype of feminists. I swear to God, TERFs were grown in a lab, grown in a test tube to specifically amuse me. I refuse to believe that an organically grown human being calls makeup oppression smear and heels rape shoes. I refuse.
If you answered yes to any of the questions, my condolences, babe. You're a hop. Do us all a favor and cut it out. Stop being one. You look like such a fool in your rape shoes and your slave paint. You look like a goddamn clown on stilts. Like, I don't care. Come at me, hops.
Thanks. So now that we know what a hop is, let's get back to that other video.
They choose to wear makeup and they choose to shave, so that choice should be honored. Well, you dumb fucking colonized bitches. I'm gonna tear that shit down in front of your face, and I hope you like it.
Guys, get ready for the concept of human beings having harmless individual choices to be torn down in front of your face. Also, hold on. Rewind.
Well, you dumb fucking colonized bitches.
Colonized bitches? Colonized? Who is colonizing us? Is it men? It's probably men.
Women act, like to pretend that they have the choice not to do these things, that it is their choice to do these things, and that's not true. It's not fucking true, so shut the fuck up before you say, it's my choice, I choose to wear makeup, I choose to shave.
Oh no, the eyeliner! It's heading straight for my eyes! The invisible hand of the patriarchy! Bitch, what? This right here perfectly demonstrates the different branches of feminism. The lib femmes believe that every woman's choice, as long as it empowers her, is fine and good and cool and fresh. That is the least annoying thing about liberal feminism. The radical feminists, like our friend here, thinks that every woman's individual choice brings down all women as a class. Who would win? 570 million women? One little tubby boy.
Shaving your armpits causes breast cancer. So if you shave that, you're creating all these wounds, and then if you put antiperspirant deodorant on it, if you're those are like getting siphoned right into your breast, and it's gonna cause breast cancer. So fucking stop shaving your armpits, you dumb fucking hot bitches.
The notion that deodorant and antiperspirant can cause breast cancer has been widely circulated on the internet, and specifically states that when you shave, tiny cuts in your underarms allow cancer-causing chemicals to be absorbed. There are, however, no epidemiologic studies showing this association to be true. Shoe on Head destroys feminism with facts and logic.
Be a woman, because I don't really think you're a woman if you shave your armpits.
I love how, in this woman's mind, a trans man can go on testosterone, grow a beard, grow muscle, change his name, look, act, and sound like a man, but they are still a woman. Yet if a woman shaves, she's no longer a woman.
I used to wear nail polish. After I had my dog, I was still painting my nails very frequently. I thought I was this kind of dog mom because I painted my nails. I was like, oh, I'm gonna paint my dog's nails. I had him in the bathroom, and my darling baby, he let me like hold his paw, and as I was doing so, he caught a whiff of that terrible fucking smell, and he sneezed really hard, and I felt so bad. If you're not gonna do it to your dog, maybe you shouldn't do it to yourself.
So this woman, this absolute anomaly, painted her dog's nails with non-pet safe nail polish, and now has it out for all women who paint their nails.
I work at an office. I don't know why it's the policy dress code to allow women to wear heels and makeup to work in this specific place.
She's not even mad about like a dress code being forced, because some places have a strict dress code of heels and makeup. She is angry that there is a choice. Authoritarians, not even once.
It's just so inappropriate to wear slave paint to this job. And mostly women work there. At least 60% female, if not 75% female. So it's like, why are you wearing that shit?
Wow, it's almost like not all women wear makeup specifically for men. You cracked the code. In fact, I just learned that in all female prisons, women go through great lengths to get their hands on makeup. We like our goddamn makeup.
I shaved my head bald a few years ago, and I will be bald again one day.
Wait, so shaving your head is fine, but shaving other parts of your body is bad. Welcome to radical feminism, where nothing makes sense and the rules don't matter.
Your body hair is there to help you balance, and you need it.
Oh my god, what? This is like